Breaking: Oprah's house just got hit. Karma is a Bitch by Amanda Shea for freedomdaily.com. Oprah Winfrey's week started out with a Golden Globe Award and a major push to run against President Donald Trump in 2020, but has progressively gotten worse since, and it's only Wednesday. It's ironic that when it comes to hating Trump, liberals have been screaming for months that being a millionaire celebrity doesn't make you qualified to be a president, yet are now desperate for a millionaire talk show host, Oprah, to run. The hypocrisy runs deep, and her financial status, gender, and skin color do not make her any better than our current commander-in-chief. In a shocking turn of events, after days of arrogantly acting better than our president, karma just crept up on her and hit her where it counts. It didn't take long, but was certainly devastating to the talk show diva. Many of her biggest supporters, the Trump detractors, were also part of the collateral damage. Oprah's 9-minute speech at Sunday's Ego Stroking Awards show generated 2 standing ovations from the Hollywood elitists, I should say cultists, and went on to prompt 220,000 posts on social media mentioning the words Oprah and President in only 24 hours, according to the internet social media analytics company Talkwalker. Well, I don't think it's actually that many in reality. You know, if you're 220,000 posts is really basically nothing, I would say, if you're talking about running for president. So instantly, the 63-year-old was lauded for stealing the show, which only to an insane leftist makes her qualified to run the country. It was all a backhanded slap to Trump that Oprah was reveling in, since our president is not one of her favorite people. However, despite how powerful she thinks she is, there's only one more powerful than her, and she just woke up to that reality today in the worst way. It looks like Mother Nature just put Oprah in her place, proving that no amount of money, fame, or flattering award speeches can spare you from natural disaster. The retired talk show host has suffered extensive damage at her massive California mansion after it was slammed with a devastating dose of mud. Mother Nature didn't forget about other Trump-hating elitists as well in her path of destruction. The Daily Mail reports celebrities including Oprah Winfrey and tennis legend Jimmy Connors are among the thousands who have been affected by flash flooding and mudslides in Southern California that have already left 16 people dead. Multiple bodies were found during the rescue operations on Tuesday in Montecito, 100 miles northwest of Los Angeles, after downpours sent mud and boulders roaring down hills that were stripped of vegetation by a gigantic wildfire that raged in the state in December. Most deaths were believed to have occurred in Montecito. I don't know how to read that. Sorry about that, folks. A wealthy enclave of about 9,000 people northwest of Los Angeles that is home to such celebrities as Winfrey, Rob Lowe, and Ellen DeGeneres. Isn't that precious? One person who was also killed in a weather-related fatality in Los Angeles County. Mudslides slammed into homes, covered highways, and swept away vehicles early on Tuesday, when more than a half-inch, 1.5 centimeters of rain fell in 5 minutes, a rate that far exceeds the normal flash flood threshold. Officials said during a press conference on Tuesday that the death toll was 13. Santa Barbara County CEO Mona Miyasato emailed her staff shortly after to say the number had increased to 16, the Santa Barbara Independent reported. You see what's going on in California? This is warfare. This is geoengineered. You see what I'm saying? But these Satanists, this is what they believe in, and they're basically all in California. And you see this, they're taking the ones in California out first. You see how hypocritical that is? Who are they standing up for? Well, what's truly sad is the innocent people lost their lives in this disaster and should not be overlooked when talking about the devastation done to Oprah's mansion. Her home is repairable, but families will forever miss their loved ones lost in this tragedy. Mail Online reports who the real victims in this mudslide are, and it's not Oprah, although she'll probably make it about herself. The first confirmed death was Roy Roeder, a former real estate broker who founded St. Augustine Academy in Ventura. The Catholic school's headmaster, Michael Van Heck, announced the death and said Roeder's wife was injured by the mudslide. At least 25 people were injured in the mudslide and others were unaccounted for as of Tuesday. It's devastating. Winfrey's home survived the storms, but she shared a number of videos on Instagram showing the knee-deep mud in her yard, a gas fire nearby, and helicopters rescuing her neighbors. What a day, she said on the social media site as she filmed from her $50 million estate in Montecito. Okay, praying for our community again in Santa Barbara. Yeah, she's got insurance. She don't care. Woke up to this blazing gas fire, then swipe left to see how deep the mud is in my backyard. Helicopters rescuing my neighbors looking for missing persons. If Oprah really wants to make a positive statement and change in this country, she can help with the overwhelming relief efforts. She has more than enough funds to do it, just like President Trump has done for the victims in the Houston, Texas floods. I'd like to see her lending a hand and reaching into her pocket to put her money and time where her big mouth is. Nah, Oprah. She gets the companies to pay. She uses her name and gets companies to pay for things. You know what I'm saying? She's a cheap witch or hypocrite at that. It's a shame. But again, they didn't get her actually. She just has mud in her yard. Too bad the mud didn't sling in her face where it belongs. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.